How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams from the Hard Gainer Academy. Over here, we make gains in fitness and choose stocks to get your portfolio in shape. I also got to throw out the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice. So when you do invest, just know that you're doing it at your own risk. So today we're going to be doing a different type of a video. We're actually going to be going over Zomedica. This was a play that Sain got a lot of us on, and I've been getting a lot of messages, and I've also gotten inquiries in regards on my channel like, hey, can you do a technical breakdown that is very basic, very simple, and easy to digest? So you know how I am. I'm a man of the people. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be going through the audio, and I'm just going to be dropping some gems in there and also letting you guys know how I find support levels and so forth and stuff like that. All right, hope you guys enjoy it. Looking at the chart for Zomedica, I did a video on Zomedica already a little while back. I think it was around last week. And I was also asked to actually, do a technical breakdown. What do things look like on the chart? Where do I see the stock going and so forth? So you know what? That's what I'm here to do. So I'm actually going to bring the chart back and bring it to a point where Sain first brought it up on his channel. All right. So I think it was around the 92-cent range when Sain was like, hey, this is a play that you need to get into. This is one of the penny stock plays. And I was just like, all right. And then he said, hey, try to see if you can get it in the 80s, right? The high 80s. And that didn't happen. And then the day after that, he kind of changed it up and said, hey, you know what? He sees the potential in this stock. Is going to be a run-up. And you know what? That's a run-up is exactly what happened, right? Because it literally was in that 92-cent range, and it just never went back at all. It just literally started getting a lot of momentum. So it ended up moving up. And then after, from the 1st, as you can see, from the 1st of February, from that gap up that we saw, right? Boom. Literally stayed consistent, was consolidating for a little bit, right? Staying in that dollar range. We got a little bit of a pop here. Came back down, but staying consistent. A lot of consolidation, right? So now what we're going to do, we're going to open up the chart. Let's open that up. Now take a look at this. So we have, it was at $1.13. Momentum. People started talking about it. It's riding up. She's riding up, riding up. Got up to that high right there, right around the $1.40s, right in that $1.40 range. Came back down a little bit and moved just continuously with momentum. Still going, right? Still going. Right in that $1.40 range, consolidating, right? Gap down a little bit. No big deal at all because, again, a little bit more consolidating. Uptrend, uptrend, uptrend. Look at that. And then boom, right here. And I remember this clearly because I was like, you know what? Like, this stock is staying very, very consistent because all of that consolidation, more news is coming out. Everybody's getting excited. And now you need to see this. This is where it gets very, very interesting. Now, let's get that guy. Big pop. Big pop, and it literally got up to $1.94, and then things, cooled off. There was some profit taking, as we could see, right? You see those red candles, definitely some profit taking, some selling going on. Bounced off, right off that support line there. Bam, back up, and then here we go. We have some consolidation, made that pop to $2. Obviously, there was some heavy selling going on. Started coming back down, but it didn't come back down that much at all, right? Some more selling going on here. Understandable because, again, Friday is known for being sell days, right? So a lot of people were selling off. But, again, rebounded right back from that 170 range, right back up, and literally just consolidated out, staying in the 187 range, all right? So if you guys are actually wondering, there's a lot going on with this chart. What you really need to know, I could always do this in another video, break down my indicators and so forth like that. I just want to make sure this is basic and it's easy to digest, is look where the support is, right? There's a lot of support in this $1.80 area with the data we have right now at the moment. I got to throw that out there because it is on a serious run. It's been killing it all of last week. So we got to respect that and we need to understand that, all right? So right now, this is where we see there's some support around this area where you see the mouse. So it's around the mid 180s, right? So I know a lot of people who got in early. If you got in around the time Sain brought this play up, you should well be over 100% right now. I know some people are up even higher because they were able to get in a lot earlier. I think it was around the 50 cent, the 40 cent range. Kudos to you. So as far as how you should play this, I'm going to tell you guys really quickly. As you can see these bands, here's how it works. If ZOM can get above 2 and hold 2 and start going up, things can get very interesting. So it's at 205 area. If it gets above 205, we can see some serious movement. What we want to see, if there is ever a pullback, maybe there's some selling going on, right? Because the catalyst is still a good amount of time away now, then we'd want to see it get down here, right? To 170s, probably not want to see it, right? But like, I'm just saying, if there was a huge sell-off and it got to this area, we would want it to bounce off. We need it to bounce off this area and get back to where it's at. If this area breaks, then it goes down lower, of course, right? And there's not really too many support areas after this area right here if it breaks right through that 168. So how far it goes, we don't know, right? But what we want to see is it bounce off this area and go back if that ever happened, if there was ever a pullback and so forth, right? So one of the things that I want to kind of go over, if you were able to double your money in this stock already, and you know what, you don't really believe in it, you're not too sure, you're just in this for profits, right? Then in more times you should just sell it, right? I usually go for a 20 to 30% profit when I'm doing certain trades like this. So if you're up 100%, you don't believe in this company, you know what, you just did this for some money, then hey, I would, in my personal opinion, I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, I would sell it while I'm up. And if there's a pullback and stuff like that, then I'll add a little bit more and go into the play again, because again, there's still a catalyst that is coming. If you're one of those people where you're up 300%, and you know what, you still have some sort of belief in the stock and you still feel like, you know what, there might be some more momentum as far as on the upside, and you're up 300%, then technically you could just literally sell like a third of your position, right? So one of the ways that we need to look at this, if this stock has the KLTs, if you know, like, and trust Zomedica and what they're doing going forward, you actually believe in this company, then it shouldn't even be in your mind thinking about selling, to be honest. Like, it shouldn't be, because you should be focusing on building out your position, and if there's ever a pullback or if the price gets lower, adding more to your position, right? That's how I feel about it. If you're really, really passionate and you're confident about it. And I think I said, yeah, if you're already up 100%, you're already up 300%, and you don't really believe in the company that much, then you know what you need to do. So this is a decision that's going to come down to yourself. I wouldn't try to seek any advice from anyone on this. Only you are going to know. Because let's say, for example, the stock does dip. Let's say if we get a pullback, the people who believe in this company are not going to be too concerned about it. They're going to add more. The people that don't believe in this company that much or not at all are going to be like, what the hell? Oh my gosh, right? You're going to be worried. You're going to start getting emotional. So that's why I say, like, if you're already up big and you do not believe in this company, hey, you might want to consider taking some profits, all right? Hope you guys found this helpful, and just know that, hey, let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like these, or if you want to see even a more technical breakdown in regards to how I look at certain stocks as far as from a technical aspect. I didn't want to go into it too deep again. I wanted to make sure this was easy for you guys to understand, all right? I'll be talking to you guys real soon. So that's my breakdown on Zomedica. Like I said, this company has a lot of things going on for it, some big catalysts that are going to be coming up. So you know what? For the most part, I can say I'm quite bullish on this stock as far as where it can go as far as the price. I know Chris was saying, hey, there's going to be some big movements. And you know what? I could definitely see that. But you also got to know the type of investor you are and how much you actually believe in this company, all right? That's one thing I really want to reiterate. So at least if there's some sort of volatility or there's some serious price action that might get your emotions involved, you need to be able to stomach it if this company has the KLTs. And if you don't know what that is, again, it is a know, like, trust. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and look out for the next video that's going to be coming right after, which is going to be on IDEX.